Okay, and hi everybody. There's been a bit of news over the weekend. On Friday, we found that OpenAI finally dropped Search GPT. Now, we've talked about Search GPT on our What's New in Creative AI webcast probably a couple of months ago, maybe even longer. And it's a feature that they've been trailing for some time now. But on Friday, they finally released it to all people on a paid plan worldwide. So if you're on a Pro or Teams or Enterprise plan, you can now access Search GPT, which gives you live web results in your searches. And our favorite tool for doing that previously has been Perplexity, which is a great LLM for research, for example. And so we thought it would be a good idea to have a little head-to-head and see how Search GPT goes head-to-head with Perplexity. So let's dive in. Here we are, we're in ChatGPT. So I've selected ChatGPT 4.0. If you're using 0.1 Preview, you'll see that there is no web icon available down at the bottom. But if you go to ChatGPT 4.0, the standard model, you are going to see a web icon down here. So if you want to enable search, you click that and you'll see that the search line comes up. And what are we going to search for? Well, let's find out what are the 5 biggest advertising agencies in the UK by revenue. Let's see what it says. So we're looking for current data here. This is not stuff it's going to find in its training data. And here we go. We've got WPP, and it's giving us sources at the end of each of these. Look, so we've got WPP at the top. We've then got Omnicom. We've got, these are all 2022 data. We'd hope, and they're all coming from the same source, which isn't terribly interesting, all coming from Zapier. These figures represent global revenues, and we can see the sources here. Zapier, 10 largest advertising agencies in the world. Okay, it's used a few more than just that. There we go, we can see the sources that it's used. Okay, and then let's say, please put the results in a table. And we'll ask it to put the results in a table for us, so it's in an easy format for us to cut and paste into another application, into a document, for example. So there we go. We've got them ranked in a little table there according to their revenue. Okay, well, why don't we switch over to Perplexity now and see how it does and compare the results. Here we are. Let's ask Perplexity exactly the same thing. What are the 5 largest advertising agencies by revenue in the UK? Let's see what it comes up with. And first of all, we can see it's actually picking up some different sources, which is kind of interesting. It's got more up-to-date answers as well. We're looking at 2025 answers here, mostly. It's coming up with the same list of companies, which is useful. And again, we can see the sources here. So we've got Campaign Magazine, and Statista. Again, we saw IBIS World, brandsandagencies.com. Okay, well, let's ask this one to also put your answers in a table. Your answers in a table. It's very hard to say one thing and type another, I'm learning. And here we go. We've got ourselves a little table here. WPP, Publicis, Interpublic, and Omnicom. Now let's have a look and just compare those results side by side. And here we go. So we're getting WPP there at the top. And then we've got Omnicom. You see, we've not actually picked up a revenue figure for Omnicom or for Dentsu. And so it's just ranked them at the bottom, even though Omnicom should probably be coming second in this table. So that's interesting. So there you go. Quick head-to-head of Perplexity versus GPT Search. It looks like we might still be using both for some time whilst we work out what's best, but definitely always useful to have new tools in the arsenal, and GPT Search will be something that you already have on your paid plan because, of course, you're on a paid plan using ChatGPT, and that's it for now. Thanks for watching.